welcome to my YouTube channel. So here I have the supplies for me to be making my melt and pour goat's milk soap, which is going to be honey and oats. I'm just going to be showing you the supplies that I have, that I had found, that I looked up, that I needed. This is my first time doing this, so hopefully you guys give me a break. I tend to try things out and they come out really good. So let's see how this goes for me. So here, before you start everything, you have to measure out your soap base to 1 pound. Well, this is the measurement that I'm going by for whatever I'm making. So I'm cutting 1 pound of goat's milk into small cubes so they're easy to melt when it's time to start mixing everything. You want to make sure you cut them into small cubes. So I'm cutting these into small cubes on this small cutting board, but that's the only one that I have right now, so that's what I'm using. The knife looks like it's a little dangerous, but only I can use it that way. But yes, so I'm cutting into small cubes and I'm trying to get everything done as quick as I can, but I have this little space that I'm cutting on, so it's going to take a little bit longer than usual. And another thing, once you're done cutting your soap base into small cubes, you're going to nicely place them into a measuring cup. I'm using a plastic one because I didn't have a glass one, but I do notice that people use the glass ones. I guess it's more safer, but I didn't have any issues with the plastic one that I'm using. I got the 1 liter one. The 1 liter, I guess. I don't know. It's the biggest one that I see. I tried to get. So once you're done cutting them into small cubes, they should look like this in your measuring cup. They don't have to be this exact size. They just have to be, cut into small cubes so they can melt. See, right here, you can see that it has melted a little bit. I had put it in a microwave for 30 seconds and took it out. Then, just to see what it looks like, because I'm trying not to, overheat the soap base. So I'm just microwaving it and melting it, little by little, 30 seconds each time. OMG, look how smooth that came out. It looks so milky. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding my other ingredients. The first thing I'm going to start with is my honey. And when I say it looked like it was just coming out,
all smooth, but I was holding and squeezing for dear life because I didn't want to let go. But it was getting kind of tough to squeeze it after a while, so I had to let go and squeeze again. So once you add the honey in, you're gonna make sure you stir really well. If your soap base is hot enough, you're gonna see the honey. Once you pour it on top, you're gonna see the honey, but you're gonna see it gradually kind of just drop, like melt in the inside. You just will have to make sure you stir it up really, really well until you can barely see the honey at all. You don't see it at all. You just see it mixed up. You just see straight soap base with your added honey. So make sure it's stirred really well. So then after you add your honey, you're going to stir one good time. Well, a couple good times, just to kind of lather everything, just to make sure that the honey has mixed well into the soap base. And next we're going to add our sweet almond oil. The honey already gives benefits for the skin. The sweet honey oil does the same thing. It's great for the skin. It nourishes your skin and stuff. So I'm adding that to my soap. 1 teaspoon of that. For the honey, I did 2. That's not teaspoon. Oh my God, that's not 1 tablespoon. I did 1 tablespoon for the sweet almond oil, which I am pouring in now. And for the honey, I used 2 tablespoons, which I think that was enough. This was enough sweet almond oil. And yeah, let's get into it. So I do a lot of stirring because I just, I get anxiety a lot, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing it right. So if I got to make sure and do it over and over and over and over again, just to make sure it is right, that's what I'm going to do. So I showed you the sweet almond oil that I use, the brand that I use. I bought it from Etsy, from the seller on Etsy. They sell some really nice stuff on Etsy. You guys should check out Etsy anyways. And now I am adding the oats, which I put 2 cups of oats. Well, I didn't even get to the second cup of oats because once I poured the first cup of oats, I just already knew that was too fucking much. So I add the oats in, which for this project, I know next time to do a half a cup of oats because that was too much. It was already too late. It was poured in there. I just had to make it work. So when I added the oats inside the soap base started to kind of cool down much faster. So the mixture started to get a little bit thicker. So I had to put it in the microwave again. And I don't know if you were supposed to do that, but I did it anyways. And it made my mixture a little bit more smoother to mix in. So just to let you know, I did spray the soap mold with iso alcohol. I'm calling it iso alcohol because I just don't feel like saying that first word. I feel like I'm gonna have a tongue twister and ain't nobody gonna laugh at me right now. I'm just gonna say iso alcohol, and I'm adding the oats, at the top just to give it a more 3D look when you take it out. Like, oh, I can see the fucking oats on the outside. Totally. just a little reminder, when you are pouring your your mixture, everything that mixed up into your soap base, you're gonna make sure you're pouring it very slowly into the soap base, because you don't want it to bleed out on the sides or anything like that. And after you do that, you're going to spray on top of your soap base the iso alcohol to get the bubbles out, which I think I did a terrible job with spraying it too. I don't know. It's my first time doing it, so hopefully it comes out great, I do. But I sprayed the iso alcohol on top, and I'm just slowly watching the bubbles disappear. And here I go, gotta mess with something. Ew. Nasty mess. Nasty. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. Bye bye.